The Avs might have to return to caveman here because puck no go net at all, and some of that is entirely the Avs' fault, if not all of it. Avs lose to the Detroit Red Wings 2-0. So yeah, it turns out if you never get awarded a goal, you cannot win a hockey game. It is literally impossible. This was far from a pretty one for the Avs. I do not think it was a complete lack of effort from nearly the entire team, like some of the losses a week ago, but it was also not the effort that you needed. Some of this is things out of the Avs' control. You can't control Marty Necas being out of the lineup alongside Gabe Landeskog, leaving your forward core a little bit strapped. They played well despite that the first game against Detroit, but it showed pretty badly here that guys were playing above their station and weren't able to get things done. And while I can forgive a night of lack of execution, which was certainly a part of the Avs' inability to score in this game, I struggle to forgive you mustering 21 shots total in a game that you trailed for 99% of. Despite trailing 33 seconds into the game, the Avs only outshot Detroit in the third period. In the second period, the Avs only mustered 4 shots on goal total. While it might not be complete lack of effort, it is certainly indifference to the game situation. You want to see the only goal that beat a goaltender in this game? Here it is. What starts as a first good shift of the game, the Avs get the puck in deep, they're looking dangerous in and around the net front area, but a puck springs out. And the Avs have 3 forwards in a triangle around the crease. This is very, very deep in the zone. Oh, zoomed in there, below the hash marks even. Devon Toews can't pinch here. You cannot. You can see the forwards are in deeper than Detroit's forwards. They're going to have a hard time getting back and defending effectively here if you do not get to this puck. This is just a bad decision from Devon. And I understand this happened in split-second moments, and Devon hasn't played in a while. He's probably still getting up to game speed. So while it is maybe a forgivable mistake, it is still absolutely a bad mistake as he fails to prevent the puck from getting up the ice. It's a clean 2-on-1 for Detroit. Cale kind of gets himself stuck half and half here, does not defend this 2-on-1 particularly well, and it's in the back of your net. While it is Toews' first game back, that is still a really bad decision to pinch in there, and it creates the game-winning play hilariously. I can forgive Toews. He'll get back to normal on the other side of the break. Once he gets some games under his belt and feels fresh, it's fine. But this was a night filled with questionable decisions from the Colorado Avalanche. The decision that they seemed to keep making that really needed to be fixed was choosing to pass up shooting opportunities to literally pass. You can't score if you pass. There was a lot of that in this one, and while the Avs did actually have some decent quality opportunities that were more missed shots than failing to take the shot, their best opportunity of the night actually came on a power play, hilariously. It's the power play, so you know they didn't score. But early in the third period, Val Nichushkin gets a puck down deep near the goal line on the right side of the goal, and John Gibson essentially just falls over a net and leaves the majority of the net open for Val. The problem is, Val doesn't even consider shooting as an option. He doesn't even look at the net. He doesn't even think maybe he should check the net if a shot is a possibility. No, he tries to pass a puck through John Gibson lying on the ice to get it to Nathan MacKinnon on the other side when he had something close to a free goal if he simply considered it. That is the Avs' problem. They need a shoot-first mentality, desperately. Your best players were on the ice for the only goal against with a goalie in nets, and they failed to produce anything on the other side. Your best players lost you the game. Frustratingly, this was a close game. This was one that the Avs were involved in. It wouldn't have taken a huge amount of effort to get this one at least tied and get a point out of it, but the Avs couldn't even get it there. Once again, execution comes and goes. There are nights where you don't have it, and so be it. But you watch this game, and you watch the Avs fail to make the effective plays that they need to. The Avs approached this game with a heavy dump and chase style of play, wanting to get in deep and win those puck battles because of the lack of talent they had with their lineup with a guy like Necas out. They wanted to play a simple hockey game and find ways to be effective because Detroit made a bunch of mistakes in their last game and the Avs were able to capitalize on them. The thing is, they didn't actually do what they needed to do when it came to be playing a simple game. They weren't winning enough of the puck battles, and when they did win the puck battles, instead of keeping it simple, they tried the complex, crazy passing stuff, and it did not connect. Or at very least, Colorado needed to find a way to be more effective while trailing. This has started to stretch out into an issue through this portion of the season, where the Avs don't really do a whole lot of effective stuff when they fall behind in games. Lack of execution, effort, style, or otherwise. You gotta be better when you give up the first goal of the game. It's gonna happen sometimes, and Colorado has not won a game where they've given up the first goal in a very long time now. I don't think this game deserves any more conversation than that, so I will leave it there. This has been the end of this game video review. Thank you for watching. I am Rudo, and one more game until the Olympic break.